have a capacity to work or work more. We have a grandparent doing quite well in the chair to my right. We have grandparents on the opposite side of this House engaging in the workforce. As our population ages, the workplace will be more and more full of grandparents. Now, one of the assumptions that we have made, Mr. Speaker, in devising this package is that human beings aren't passive. That when their circumstances change, they make decisions for themselves, and what history has shown is very often one of those decisions is to either engage or engage more in the workplace. The old-fashioned and ridiculous assumption that members opposite have is that if you're a single-parent carer or a grandparent carer, then your engagement with the workforce has somehow ended, that it's over, that your life is over and all that is left for you is caring. And that is an assumption that we have never shared. What this is all about, and what is at the heart of everything that we are doing in this package, everything that we are doing here, is to create incentives for workplace engagement. Now, of the 1.3 million,
The member for Isaacs will cease interjecting. The minister has the call.
Of the 1.3 million FTBB families, 3,700 of those are registered as grandparent carers. Now, they are the people who are formally, legally guardians of children. And as I noted in the question previously, there's a whole other cohort who are actually looking after children who don't benefit at all from FTBB, because we find it as a government, and you found it as a government, very difficult to identify their status as a carer, and it's very often natural parents who have little to do with the children that are receiving the funds. That is a real problem. Yes, it is. The problem of 3,700 people having a greater incentive and having a government trying to enable them to enter the workforce is a much smaller problem. But if it is a problem that you wish to discuss with me, that kumbaya hand of friendship is open. That kumbaya, and the member opposite is from a generation. The member opposite is from a generation that make assumptions about grandparents and about their capacity to work.
Members will cease interjecting. Members will cease interjecting. The minister has the call.
A whole generation of Australians now see grandparents engaging in the workplace. And that's an assumption that we carry through, because there have to be a system for greater engagement.